Oh, we're live now. Hi. Hello.
Hello, fellow comic book worms. This is NammaN. This is,
Otaku.
and our guest,
K-pop.
K-pop.
Hi.
All right,
Hello.
K-pop. We decided that we're gonna wing it today.
We
So
are, yeah,
no
yeah,
script, no nothing. Just wing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
how.
I mean, you know, again, K-pop is just one of the most uh, awesome community members.
Oh, thank you.
She's one of my personal favorites, and she's really kind of blessed us to join us, and we're going to focus on her creative and amazing creative talents today. And so this is Meet the Artist series that I think,
Christina.
yeah, we do meet the artist from time to time. It's
Hip
definitely
hip.
not as I guess prolific as our Meet the Collector, but we're gonna have some pretty great artists coming up this next month in May for
Okay.
Asia Pacific Heritage Month, and so I think this is just a great segue into that month
Yeah.
um, with somebody. She's not Asian, but we count her as Asian.
Yeah.
We
She's
count
our
her as
I like
honorable Korean. Honorable Korean.
honorary.
honorable Korean. Yes,
I do have
honorary.
a Korean older brother, so
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So yeah, for obviously everybody knows you, but for the people that live in a cave that don't know you, go ahead and introduce yourself and
I,
let us know who you are.
okay, I'm K-pop. I do art. I collect nerd stuff, and yeah, I troll chats. That's hi, hello. I am usually don't
Calling me
sleep,
cheater.
so yeah, you will find me on the very latest of the late night streams. Yes.
Sleepy.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, so that's about it.
Yeah.
I don't really. Yeah.
Um, Kind of talk about.
Cheers, guys. I'm gonna go
Let's
into my
start.
beer. Why are you guys
Let's
talking?
start with kind of like going back to what got you into art and comic books, and which one came first, I guess.
The art actually.
Okay.
So from very like since I was born, like the one thing that I got religiously on Christmas was always fresh set of crayons and coloring books. So I would spend all the time coloring, and then I would go to like you know how like during the holiday times
My
like grocery
beer.
stores and stuff would have like coloring contests. Like I would enter them all. I would win like constantly to the coloring contest.
Wow.
And then around fourth grade, um, whatever reason, I just started to start drawing birds, cats, and rats. I don't know why. It just happened. Uh, that was the thing that took me over. Oh, I know why. Because I got for Christmas, we upgraded, and I still have it to this day. It's a fold out turquoise Crayola flip book with all the colored pencils in it. They were awful colored pencils, but I felt like artist supreme with that, and I took it to school with me all the time, and I drew stuff from that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then I evolved into I don't know how this happened, cars and Mortal Kombat characters.
Awesome.
And then from there, I got really big into portrait art, and then like comic book and anime. So that's how my
Cool.
art
Cool.
evolved.
Let's go.
So
Okay.
portrait art meaning like that you see those people in the park who like can like if you pay them like $5 they can draw like a caricature of you, and can
No,
you
like actual portraits.
actual portraits. Okay,
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
realistic, like
Realistic, yeah, actual portraits is really my
wow.
main go-to. I've actually got a lot of commissions for that kind of stuff, but I'm trying to merge my portrait style with like a comic-y anime style. So it's kind of like semi-realistic. So that's my ultimate goal is what I'm working on. And here I was doodling some stuff because I have an art trade, but this is like Buffy, like just trying to
Awesome.
just doodle things. Yeah.
So who in your life was kind of helping you discover art and appreciating art? Is there
Uh,
someone in the
Probably my
family?
mom.
Hmm.
Yeah, because she was all for just like buying artsy things and like the crayons, the coloring books, and that
Okay.
kind of stuff. And yeah, so we would always just like go buy shopping for supplies. That's just what we did. It was fun.
And
Yeah.
was she like an artist herself, or
No, I don't know where it came from. Just started doing it one day. Yeah.
yeah,
And then I got really big into it in high school, and I won like some like high school art things. Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and I just mostly just dabble now into like every form of, I think I've done every type of art form except for metal smithing, which I'll probably eventually get into at some point
Hmm.
because I just
Hmm.
like exploring that kind of stuff. Yeah, I love pottery. Like I have stuff all over my house that I've done in like pottery.
Yeah. So you just
Yeah.
love like creating things and doing things.
Creating,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
creating. I what I love is if I find something unique and I want to figure out how to do it, I don't go buy it. I'll buy it one time and I'll figure it out how to do it myself. That's actually how I got into doing plushies and jewelry.
Wow. Cool.
So, like my friend and I we were sending each other art stuff, and I wanted to send her a plushie, but they didn't have one. So the first plushie I ever made, I have it somewhere in here, is I made my art logo, which is a heart with wings. His name's Little Devil, and
Oh,
I figured out how to do it, and I sent it to her. Yeah, but that's usually how I
wow.
figure out how to do all my art.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
By the way, I mean, K-pop's gonna give this
Yes,
drawing away at the
I
later on
will.
down the road. You
Yes,
stick around with
here.
us.
Ta-da! You will get it in this exact. This is how it's gonna come. In
I
this
want
cardboard
that.
bag and board is how you will get it. But yeah, if you would like to enter that, I will be giving this away. You're welcome, people.
That's awesome. All right, let's talk now about what got you into comic books. But it seems like a pretty, I guess, easy transition if you're kind of enjoying art and doing drawing and all these things. It would make sense you'd get into it or discover it at some point.
Later.
Uh, yeah. So
Bye,
like
brother.
I don't know, we were always into nerdy stuff and
That's
art and things. So I think our friend. Oh, well, actually, we got into sports cards first. That was really big in like the 80s. We were really big into that. And then we didn't really have like comic shops, but we had sports card shops. So we would go into the sports card shops and they started getting in comics. And then that's how we would just grab stuff. And then they were really big at like the grocery store on like the spinner racks. So we would just sit there and read them and then pick them up. I was really big into like the magazines and the gaming magazines and eventually just grabbed comics.
Yeah.
I guess we need to shout out Roscoe for that art.
Yeah, you can shout out Roscoe and TM because I drew this for Between the Lines, and also his tagline because he likes to say "Everybody chill."
I like
Awesome.
that.
Hey, Roscoe, what's up?
Nowadays, everybody need to chill a little bit, I think. So,
Everybody needs to chill a lot more. Yeah,
yeah, people need to chill
Oh,
out.
yeah.
yeah, they sure do.
Okay, well, before we start,
Hey,
before you
Bizo.
introduce some of your art, I guess a lot of artists have sort of like an approach, um, or I guess like a concept or uh, something that they, whether it's a certain style, whether it's a certain, um, you know, period of art or specific artists that influence them, a specific, um, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, the the art mode, I guess, is what defines their work. What would you say that is for uh, your approach?
So I've been doing art close to 35 years or whatever. I don't necessarily have a style. I think I'm still working on figuring my style out, but I say depending on the medium I'm using, I have different styles. When I first started doing art, I had a different approach to it than I do now. I wanted everything to be perfect, and it had to be exact, and it needed to be how I wanted, because that's when I was doing mostly portrait work, and it was like pressuring me and giving me a lot of anxiety if I was giving it to somebody, or if someone requested something for a commission, that I wanted it to look exactly how it's supposed to be
Yeah.
for that person. And I stopped doing art for a long time because I had a horrific experience doing a portrait for my ex-fiance's mother. Um, I spent a lot of time doing a portrait of my ex and his brother as a kid, and it looked spot on like them. When I gave it to her, and she cried and refused to take it and told me, what the hell did I do to her children? And it was so traumatic. I stopped doing art for like 5 years. Yeah.
That's
Uh,
horrible.
yeah. So when I came back to art is when, well, so I was actually starting to stream because I had really bad anxiety. And that's when I was streaming a long time ago. I was doing art on my stream. And when I got back into doing art, I just wanted to test out where, yeah, it was rough, man. Uh, it was awful. It was like just destroyed me. So uh, I wanted to just see where I was at, because it was like 5 years since I like drew anything, and that's when I decided to draw Morticia Adams. And when I was drawing Morticia Adams, because before I just usually stuck to like colored pencils and pencils, I wanted something that was going to be like gothic and dark, and I knew pencils and graphite weren't going to get the look that I wanted, so I tried charcoal for the first time. And I don't know why I never decided to do charcoal for portraits or whatever, but that just completely changed my entire outlook on art, and it made me fall in love with art back all over again.
Hmm.
So I started getting into that, then I started getting into like just straight inking. And so my attitude towards art has completely changed. Like, I'm not looking for something to be perfect anymore. Like, I'd rather just get it half-assed and out there, but I feel better about doing it, because my my whole theory is now, I don't normally say it this nice, but if you screw it up the first time, who cares? Because the next time you do it, it's not going to be as bad.
Mm.
And it took me 30 some years of doing art to finally realize that. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can just throw it out, just start over again, because it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. The more you keep doing that, the better you'll get. So when I finally adapted that, I started getting into ink only. So no pencils, nothing, just doing straight portraits from ink.
Hmm.
And that was nerve-wracking, but what I learned while doing that is I was getting way more confident with my line work, and was also developing a style that I never had before for portraits, because you had to think about it in ways that was different from where the lines are going to hit without like screwing it up. So that actually like really got me faster also, because I was just busting out like it would take me a couple weeks before to do a full length portrait. Now I can just bust them out in like a day.
Hmm.
And I also scaled down my work. I used to do really large work, and I think the detail got lost in that. Now that it's smaller, I can, work on way better, tighter details. And I like experimenting with different types of mediums also. So I think that's way fun.
Yeah. Um, it sounds to me like you are just constantly kind of looking to progress and try different things and
Yeah.
just, yeah, that's
And
good.
that's seriously fun for me. So yeah, that's what I
Mhm.
have the most fun at. But yeah, I can show you some examples.
Yeah, let's see some.
Yeah, let's
I'll
see.
show you some really okay. So we're gonna get into some like this is almost 20 years ago,
Okay.
15, 20 years ago. Okay. I'll show you how much I have progressed in
Okay.
the
Yeah, we
art.
could show all the
Oh shit. Yeah, this is all
beginning of the stream. You could show the early stuff, and as we go
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
this is
So
20
I
years
thought this
ago.
was good. This was 15, 20 years ago. Okay. This is pencils only. Oh my god, I can't
Bill.
believe I'm showing this stuff. This is bad. Well, it's not bad, but it's bad at the time. But it also showed you that I was
Bill
really
saying
obsessed
hi.
with J Rock at the time. So
Wow. That's
So I
awesome.
consider this bad. So this is my
So
bad file. Yeah, no, this
it's gonna
is
be really hard for you to
Sweet.
improve on
yeah.
this, isn't it?
So this was the very first color pencil portrait
Wow.
I've ever done. Yeah, I don't even know what's okay. Backstory. So this was the first ink. One of the
Like
second
it.
one. I didn't like the
Like
way it
it.
looks, so I
No,
turned it out. I can't.
I want to see one at
Sweet.
a time.
It's
Sweet.
my hobby.
There
So
you go.
yeah. So that's done with ink, and it took me forever to figure out how to do that at the time. All right.
And these look like
Oh my God.
Japanese
Asian
rock
rockers, yes,
rockers. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
K-pop's getting to K-pops again.
Not yet, quite, yeah,
I
but
think she
yeah,
will.
Wow, those are
yeah,
amazing.
they're all, yeah. I was really dabbling into color pencil
Wow.
portraits at the
Jeez.
time. Yeah, I was busting these out a lot. Yeah, I don't like that one, so we'll skip it. Yeah, I don't like that one either. Yeah, but you can see.
Oh,
Okay,
wait. Show us that one there.
so this is the first attempt I did with ink
Uh-huh.
only, just pens, just pencils. I mean, not pencils, pens. And then, not bad. I think I improved. This was also, I don't even remember, 15 some years ago, and that was the improved version. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that.
Show us that
Yeah.
one. Show us that one that was had the dark, sort of the dark shading with the guy with the guitar.
Oh, this one.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, that's Kiyoharu, but yeah, it's so bad.
That's
Uh,
nice.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not even gonna show that. Yeah. Oh, here's some K-pop and C-pop as well. That is my husbando of all time. That is Kim Dong Won from Shinhwa.
Oh, it does look like
On
him.
their third album. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So when I first started streaming, oh my God, I don't even know how. I don't know, 15 years ago. Let's just say 15 years ago. I would draw the people that would come into my stream. So these are some of the people that were in
Oh,
my stream.
wow.
And I would be creating portraits.
Nice.
Yeah, but this was my own character there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a trip.
Just some attractive
That's
people come to
awesome.
your stream.
Yeah. So that is embarrassing to me, but yeah.
Was it embarrassing?
Why? Wait.
What
Why
was
is it
embarrassing
embarrassing?
for
That was
them?
amazing.
Okay, so when I look back on that, I think, oh wow, I could have done so much better in those. And now when I see my work now, I'm like, wow, I've evolved so much. So now when I show you the charcoal and then the ink portraits, you're gonna see the difference of how much it was actually.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean,
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
those are already good. So I'm really not.
yeah. Let's see.
Really hyping it up on this.
Okay, I gotta plug my headphones to reach behind me, get my charcoal, because it's gonna be a mess. Wait, it's gonna be a mess, so I might want to grab that last. So let me show the other some other
Yeah,
stuff
okay.
first, 'cause I tried moving it, put it in a comic bag earlier, and it did not work out.
Yes, awesome work. Hey, Extra Dracula's here.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be all giggly now because I just drank. So, so another thing that was helping me with portraits is when I was stream. I'm in a couple art discords and I hang around. Twitch was my main thing, and every Friday we would hang out and we would do art streams together, and then we would post something, and then we would give a timer, and we would just have to draw it. So like we would go into the discords, and our friends would post up pictures of like their own personal pictures. So we would have like 10 minutes to draw it, and I would do all these in ink, just to
Sweet.
do like the gestury type stuff.
Aggressive.
Nice.
Yeah, just squiggles, and that actually helped me a lot. And I want to actually get back into that because that was like way fun.
Yeah, I want to be
There's
able
my
to do
there's
that
the Catwoman.
again.
Whoa.
Wow, nice.
Yeah,
I want that.
Was that ink or pencil?
That is a mix of. If you could see, her cat ears have metallic Sharpie, charcoal, and graphite.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so my other thing that I like to do is just randomly go to Instagram and just draw whatever pops up on the page. And this is when I started just trying ink portraits.
Nice.
Just with like ink, just to doodles.
Mm-hmm.
May I see that Catwoman again?
Yes. So I was really trying to hone in my liners. Okay, so if you see, hard to see.
Nice.
Hold
Yes, if
on,
I
put it
tilt
right
it, you
there.
can see the difference
I
between the
have to
charcoal
push
and
it
the
a little
graphite,
longer.
which is neat.
Pop.
And then you can see like the sparkles.
Hold on. All right.
Beautiful.
I don't
Beautiful.
know. Yeah. Okay. See the ears, sparkles.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All over the place. But yeah. So I'll just draw like random things
Ooh,
that
I like
pop up.
that.
Yeah. I follow a lot of like fabric and clothing designer people. But yeah, I'll try to just change up styles and then just do like
Mm.
one-liner little sketches of the photos that pop up. So yeah, all these are like random things that popped up on Instagram, and I'll just change and I'll change out different styles. Oh no, what's that? All right, this is a original character that I did. One of my friends does a monthly myth drawing. So this is a Yuki Ono.
Ooh.
She is a Japanese frosty demon. That yeah,
Nice.
so she's cool. Yeah. Oh, there's my little dude. This little dude, that's my art mascot. Yeah.
Oh, is that the plushie kind of the
Yeah,
plushie
it is
design?
the
Okay.
plushie. Yeah. And if you ever go on my Twitch, they're my Twitch emotes.
So, Kepa, are you confident in like logo design and things like that too, or?
A tiny bit. A tiny
Mhm.
bit, not a whole lot. All right, so then this is all my like the between the lines stuff that I was doing.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know why, but I do better under pressure. So I'll start my drawings like midway through their stream. Yeah, and I'll try to do it as much as fast as possible.
That's beautiful.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you. It's a ink and Sharpie, and then this is a Sharpie
Oof.
and gel pen. It's my favorite shorty from Killer Clowns. There's a lot of between the lines stuff. Oh, here, just random. I was
Oh,
starting it off as a
wow.
portrait, and then I
That's
decided
cool.
to turn it into a skeletal babe at the time. Try to find my.
Roscoe, you should be
Ah,
proud that you're inspiring the others, Roscoe.
yes, you've inspired me.
Yeah,
So,
Murray and Roscoe.
so this is one of the last things I did on my stream. It's from Willy's Wonderland.
Sweet.
It's ink and gel pen and blobbies. Okay, that's not my art over there. Yeah, and then I like to do like just 10-minute, like limit myself to like 10-minute doodles.
Ooh.
Strictly just doodles, no like nothing else. Like these are all like just little
Whoa.
squiggly, scraggly doodles. Yeah. Yeah.
Lady
same thing.
Fantastic says you're super talented, K-pop.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I'm like kind of spazzing out at the moment because yeah, I was half asleep and I'm nervous. And then these are my rage doodles. These ones, like I get
Cool.
really like and I just do stuff. Okay, so there we go. These
All
are
right,
straight
dear.
ink.
Thanks for
All of
dropping by.
these. What? Oh,
Yeah.
see you later, bottom tier. So these are just straight inks.
Glitter, love
And
those.
when I started these, I didn't start in the same spot. I would start like at the bottom, elbow, different areas just to see if I could even do it. And a lot of these are people from like Instagram or whatever. But yeah, so you can see like,
Ooh. Is
yeah.
that like Darth? Is that like a Darth
Yeah,
Maul?
it's whoever this dude is. I forgot his name, but it's his version of Darth Maul, and I just drew him from like Instagram. So
Sweet.
all of these I did not use pencil. I just went in straight with ink. This chick really inspires
Wow.
me. She's a goth model.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Know that I've been losing subs, Bill.
You've been losing subs.
Bill said he rage on subs me.
Oh.
He doesn't,
Oh, okay. All right.
he
So
doesn't
yeah,
rage doodle, but
so this is the same person also was, but yeah, is all ink, and I trying to
Nice.
doodle because I'm trying to figure out a style that I would want to do because eventually that I want to turn into. Okay, so here's all my newer portrait
it's
stuff.
ink so good.
So
Yeah.
wait, when you're doing that, you're not like sketching something
Nope.
in. Yeah, you're just doing it in ink. You're just
Straight
yeah.
ink. Yeah.
Wow.
You're not
That's
doing the pre-drawing.
No,
yeah.
no sketching, no pencils.
Yeah.
Straight ink.
That's incredible.
So all of these are just straight ink.
Sweet.
It's ink and metallic and gel pen.
Yeah.
Nice.
But these are all just straight. And I also like art that color changes. So if you can see the blue, like
Hmm.
it like changes in the light type
Can I see
stuff.
that orange one again then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Not
reason I
that
put these
one
in
before that
here
one.
is because when you use Sharpies and certain inks, it'll bleed through. It'll go
Ah.
through the other piece. So I had to take them out.
Wow.
So my favorite liner is just a bullcrap no name liner that I get from Dollar Tree. It doesn't even have a brand name on it. It's just I just like it because I can also here. That type of pen is interesting to me because you can do ink washes with it. So if you put the lines down and you wet it, it'll spread the ink,
Ooh.
and you could do
What kind of pen
washes.
is that? What kind of pen is that?
Just a random
Okay.
ink thing from Dollar Tree.
Oh,
But
so
my
Sleepy has are
favorite
there pens you
liners,
tend to like the best?
yes. So microns are
Micron?
great. And also when I do
Micron
my
tend to run out really early for me. Does it
yeah,
for you too?
so what I do is I found in the scrapbooking section, you gotta go look for Kelly Creates. They have really and they're black pigmented, the same set of liners and they're way cheaper. So for $10 you can get the same thing and it's way
Is it
cheaper and
Micron?
it lasts longer. So I'll use those for when I do my watercolors, my baselines because they don't bleed.
These are what Micron looks like.
Yeah, that's a micron.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Kelly or my Kelly Create. Oh, there's somewhere down there. But
And those microns come in all colors.
yeah,
Well,
you can get them in all colors and all different brush types also.
oh, you mean the yeah.
So yeah, these are just more of my portraits. So that was my friend Grace, in her Krampus cosplay, but I extended the tongue. But yeah, that's my friend Grace.
She didn't mind the tongue.
Yeah, and this
Whoa.
one I love the most. I went
Wow.
really experimental on this. Um,
Who is that?
it's a J rocker.
Okay.
But
Eyes
what's
are so
special about this
intense.
is it's nail polish.
No way.
Yeah, so the eyes and the glitter tears are all nail polish. So the nail polish and the eyes, I figured out how to layer white nail polish. I don't know if you can see that.
Uh-huh.
Plus my Sharpie, yeah, and it gave it this weird enamel look. So I've been merging metallics
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sharpies and nail polish. They stink like crazy. You gotta air them out, but yeah.
That's awesome.
Uh,
I don't think
thanks,
I've
Bob.
ever heard anybody use like nail polish on a,
Yeah, so you have to
that's
be very
incredible.
careful because this is just regular generic like sketch paper. But if you had like better paper, would probably been way better because you got to make sure that it doesn't cut the paper.
Uh-huh.
So this I was really my masterpiece. Oh hey Boggs, my sexy Michael Myers piece. This took me months to do because I don't know if you can see it, but it is just a bunch of little dashes.
Wow.
Wow.
Like just teeny tiny little dashes.
Yeah.
And you can see
Yeah.
where it started dark up here. And I wore out the pen to get down in this area. So the pen actually wore out. So now it looks like actual blue jeans, which is crazy
Wow.
to me. Yeah,
Do you like drawing clothings?
I do. I enjoy drawing all kinds of stuff. But yeah,
How
I
long
do
did that piece take you?
months
Months.
because it is legit just back and forth going like this.
Yeah.
So it took me so long. Yeah, there you go. You can see it.
Wow.
It's just millions of tiny little like dashes.
Wow.
Like dashes. And then this was started off as a portrait, but then I somehow turned it into space douche. I don't even know how else to describe it. It's just an alien and he sparkles. So yeah.
Space douche.
That's what I named him. So yeah, he's legit named Space Douche on my
Sleepy said
Instagram.
those are such a striking portrait. Each one brings an individual personality.
Thank you. And I
Yeah.
think what helps that is the ink, because I never would have done that before. And this is actually the first one I did. When I did my live on Between the Lines, and it is a hot mess
remember
because
that
I was literally dying that episode. If you go back and watch that, you will see me absolutely profusely sweating, and I get delirious, and I almost passed out
Oh
midstream. I'm not even
no.
kidding.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So yeah.
We won't put that much
Yeah.
stress on you on this stream. Only Rob
No,
will do that.
yeah, we're good, but yeah, thanks. So there's a lot of
So
that.
you have a live stream on YouTube where you're talking comics, you're drawing, and Tricky Trapster.
Hmm.
You guys kind of you're the sort of the core of that stream.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your relationship with him and like how you guys became like friends because
Uh,
you guys have a really good rapport there and
yeah, we're like, I don't know, two peas in a pod. Uh, so during COVID, I took a break from Twitch streaming because I don't even want to get into that. But yeah, I took a long break from Twitch because I was okay. So this was actually the last thing I was drawing on Twitch before I took my break. It's Metroid.
nice.
Are
I
you
kind of
sending?
screwed it up
I
because
love
I
Metroid.
layered it with
I
a lot of
love
gel
yeah.
pens. The gel pens, I
Samus.
blobbed her face, so
Mhm.
I'll be redoing it in
Sweet,
something else. Uh,
sweet.
so I was getting back into collecting comics at the time because I always go in and out of collecting stuff. And I was looking up ways to clean comic books because I had some old ones that I wanted to clean. And then I found like Very Gary's channel, and then I found Wild Comics Unboxing in
Oh, you
that group of
blogs?
people. And I met Tricky in one of the auctions that they were doing. And then I started hanging around YouTube auctions, and I met all you guys, and I'm stuck here forever. So yeah.
Cool. And
Hey,
how would you, in terms of your, you probably kind of help each other as artists, give
oh,
each
Lord.
other
How are you, sir?
constructive criticism and help each other. Uh, how has that kind of relationship been? Being able to kind of draw and do artwork together when you have that opportunity.
That's fun because a lot of times I think everyone is really nervous about their artwork. And then when you have someone just to bounce off of it and even talk crap to you, it kind of calms you down and helps you see things like differently. So I think that's very important when you're doing stuff. So that's why I like, hanging out the late nights and just drawing along with people. So if you ever guys want to join us and you see us live, just pop on. We will draw some stuff together, which I need to start doing because I have a lot of commissions and stuff.
Yeah, I want to do that more often too myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have art trades that are in the works that I need to finish, and then I have a lot of requests for eventually doing sketch covers. So I need to figure that out.
Yeah.
What about
No.
say, and we're all the better for K-pop.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
Uh, everybody trying to suck up to your K-pop.
you. Better watch it because if you piss me off, I might draw you in a weird comic character.
So
There we go.
you've been to some cons and some shows this past. I've just seen I follow you on Instagram, so I see what you're doing when you're out and about. Can you share kind of like some of the shows that you've been and what your kind of participation level or engagement level in those
Uh,
shows have been?
I can't even tell you how many concerts I've been to this year. That's my go-to. The last concert I was at was Epic High. It was amazing. Those guys are awesome. I've followed them for a long time, but they're really amazing live, and they're a bunch of fun group of dudes. So I did that, and then the last con I went to, oh my god, it was Astronomicon, and I met a lot of awesome people there. It was my birthday weekend, and I ended up getting wicked bad food poisoning,
Oh
and
no!
I had to leave Sunday way early because I was
Oh,
so
that
almost, but I
that sucks,
almost threw
man.
up on a couple people.
Have
Yeah.
you ever went to a con and set up a booth and draw?
I was actually starting to make plans for that like 2 years ago, and it's one of the reasons why I stopped going on Twitch. Yeah, but that's
Oh,
my ultimate goal in art is to get booths and do that because I love meeting people, love experiencing that kind of stuff. But my ultimate goal is to do my own mini horror graphic novels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's also why I was kind of like going through like different techniques and things because I want to figure out what looks the best, like style wise for that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you should totally do like a go. What is that? What is the thing where you fund projects?
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. You should totally do a Kickstarter. I'm
Yeah.
sure everybody would hop on that to help you get it going.
Yeah, because I might even do like you know how like you do like short stories and like a little mini type book, and I might just change up the style depending on what I'm doing because I have a lot of different styles that I enjoy.
What are
And I might even do a fabric one too
mini
because
zines, web zines?
but
What are those things called? The little magazines that personally you create personally. What do you call those things? It could be in various size.
you mean
But
like the little mini ones, like the flip book things?
flip book, is that what it's called?
I don't know.
No, she should do like a full on like graphic novel, like a bound book. Like
Yeah, that's what I would
yeah.
like to do. Like small, like you know, I've always gravitated towards really good illustrated books when I was a kid. So I love that type of format of book. So I would do it in that type of format, not really comic form, but more along the lines of that type thing.
Wow,
what I would like to do.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
People are looking forward to it.
Well, good. I'm glad. Thank you.
All right, so
yeah,
we you showed us a lot of work. You did mention you did had watercolors and some other types of.
Yeah.
Do you have any of that to show us?
I have. Yeah, I just bagged these because they were not bagged before. So
cool.
Oh no.
Now, when you change a media type, K-pop, do you feel different?
Yeah, well, it's also challenging to me because I like that because I like figuring out how to use something and then going for it. Oh, okay.
I mean, do you feel like a novice, or do you feel like you have enough experience to?
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing at any point, any time, and I just go for it when I do it because if I think that I'm gonna nail it, I don't.
No.
So I don't have usually any expectations when I go to do art because otherwise I will let myself down, and I'm not doing that again.
So. Have you ever felt this before? You draw it and you try to draw it again, you never can do what you did the first time?
Usually when I draw it the first time, it's usually enough that I like it, but if I hate it, I'll redraw it.
Okay.
Type thing.
So you don't redraw it if you like it?
Yeah, no, I usually don't redraw it if I like it. So these are, hold on, let me put these in order. So I think I showed these to some people before, but I don't know. I'll show them again. So, hey, Joe, what's up?
Hey, Joe.
This is kind of what started my watercolor. It's not even on watercolor paper. It is Fester Adams Howling at the Moon. On
yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, nice. So there's that. And then most of these I just kind of drew like this. I just like drew.
Wow.
Watercolor. You can see him just like creeping in the corner. Shy. He wants to go say hi. Yeah. And then it's the Evil Dead cabin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
awesome. I like the mix of ink liner with watercolor. So I was kind of really just experimenting. Anytime you see me do stuff, I'm experimenting. And I got after I did that one, I got really into drawing horror cabins, and then I got traumatized by mixing brown paint all the time, so I had to stop. Like brownish pinkish paint. So yeah, this is actually funny because I was spazzing out on stream, and I didn't realize that her mouth, where her tongue is, I thought that was a finger, and then I realized halfway into it that it was not a finger, it's her tongue, and I gave her an extra finger, so I had to like rework that. But it kind of works because she's like, yeah.
You'll say very nice. Watercolor is not an easy medium to use.
It is not, no. Yeah. Yeah, and this is the last one I did, but I'm not done. And
Oh, awesome.
it's for my friend's birthday.
Oh,
This is his art, and like his birthday is over here. And I'm gonna put it in like a shadow box. I'm gonna make him a little miniaturized Mario, so that he can
uh,
move it around the thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I really like your watercolor.
Oh, thank you.
it has a lot of confidence in it.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what I was doing on any of that. I just kind of grabbed paint, and I don't know why, but I'm really good at mixing paint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
but that I
I could
mean,
just
it's
eyeball
really
something and,
like a
and mix
like
it.
Joe said. I like the depth to your watercolor.
Well,
That's
oh, thank you. It took forever because what I do is the mixture of the layering of the watercolors. Then I go in through with the liner, and then I enhance it with some line work.
awesome. Yes.
Mhm,
So I kind of mix a couple mediums by doing that.
mhm.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody's saying anything in the chat. I'm seeing you guys. I see you, and I'll get back to you. Yeah. And I like coming up with weird different ideas for stuff. So like this was me trying to see if I can mix
Oh,
charcoal
okay. Good night.
with metallic Sharpies.
Wow.
So I was trying to see if that would work. And yes, it does work. So I have a whole series of metallic Sharpie charcoal
Wow, that is creepy
art.
looking.
Thank you. It is Nameless Ghoul from Ghost. So
Whoa.
I do a lot of rock people. So that's my go-to is rock people. Oh, thank you. I really enjoyed that how that turned out. And then
I did
yeah,
hang
this is
line
also between the lines piece that I need to finish. I
and
ran out of
color
time.
that.
I ran out of time and markers at the time. Yeah.
What was that theme on that one?
Halloween or horror, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I did trick or treat because it was around Halloweenish time, I think. That's how long how backed up I am. And then when we were drawing on CJ's channel, like everyone started drawing that time, and then we all started drawing the crow for whatever reason. And then I drew Bleak as the crow because
Nice.
he was on
Bleak as
screen.
crow.
So yeah, I gotta send that to him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So yeah. If you want, I
Everybody,
can grab
everybody
my
likes to draw Blake.
charcoal pieces and show you that because that's a mess. But I will show you. Yeah, Sam from Trick or Treat. I love Sam from Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. What?
Roscoe, where you going, man?
Good
Yeah.
night,
What the
Roscoe.
heck, Roscoe?
Let's tell people. Okay, so I know you're not taking commissions at the moment, correct?
No.
Yeah.
I have a lot of stuff going on in my life right now that is kind of preventing me from doing that. I will eventually be opening up. I already feel bad that I have like art trades that I need to finish, but eventually I'll be doing sketch covers and commissions and things
Cool.
like that. But yeah, it's just too much overwhelmed right now.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you should commission a portrait from K-pop. I'm willing.
I want
Yeah.
to, but again, when you're ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
What in terms of like? So, can you give people sort of a? Do you have like some example sketch covers of things that you've done for people? Or
I haven't done any sketch covers yet. I have requested
okay.
to do them, but I haven't done that. I need to figure out how to do that so I can
Gotcha.
start doing them. I have a whole bunch of blank ones, but yeah, I just need to figure out the tricks of doing that.
Mhm.
But I will be getting into that
So
shortly.
we saw some of the like the rockers that you drew. Some of the
Mhm. Yeah.
You said you like drawing Morticia.
Yeah,
other-
that's the charcoal stuff behind me, which
Mhm.
I'm trying to grab to the very end because my hands are going to be a mess when I touch it. They're not in
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
I tried putting them in stuff before, and it was just a hot mess. So we're not as good.
Awesome. Okay.
But I can grab that now because how long have we been on? About 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I can grab that because I won't touch anything else. I got to unplug for this. Oh no. Oh shit. Hair. Okay. It's really messy. Don't want it. Okay. All right. So my beloved love for. So this also is weird because I have loved horror. This is the right one. I've loved horror my entire life, and I've never, ever, ever, up until I started doing the Morticia Adams piece, did I think, hey, let me draw some horror stuff. And it never clicked on me to do that. So now I'm kind of obsessed with that. So
Yeah.
this is the first art piece I did after taking like a nearly 6-year break from art, and I wanted just to see how well I could do at portrait work.
Ooh.
So it's I don't want it. It's gonna
Nice.
bend and warp her face, but yeah.
Yeah. That's charcoal.
So it's
Wow.
charcoal. Yeah,
Is there
it's
anything you can do to
not.
make the charcoal stay?
You can spray it, but I don't trust spraying stuff, so I'm not. I don't want to do that. And then I moved on to okay. Here's some white charcoal. Wednesday. Oh no. Yeah, Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah, I got really into it. I was really into charcoal, and which is crazy because these were 2020 when I drew these, so like 3 years ago. I'm still finding charcoal flakes around my house. Like that's how messy it is. Oh no.
That was
Okay, her
incredible.
face. Oh shit.
Yeah, don't
No.
smudge anything.
Ah. Okay. No, I did on this one, and then I tried. So these were just regular paper, and this one is Bristol, and that is Vampira.
Wow.
Bam.
Love it. Love it.
So I like the way that the
Wow,
charcoal
good.
kind of looks velvety on the smooth
Photo
Bristol.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even back here, you can see it's very graphic. Yeah, spray fixative works, but I'm kind of a chicken shit when it comes to doing that because I ruined stuff back in the 90s with the hairspray, which they told you to do. So I'm kind of like, no, I don't want to. And then my
Ooh.
Marilyn Manson
Wow.
piece. So you can see how elevated my portrait work has become since from the book that I showed you earlier.
Jackson said,
Yeah.
"All I know how to do is with the charcoal is set it on fire." So Jackson is doing a barbecue party. Huh?
So if you set, you could do charcoal on fire, and that's vine charcoal, which is very, very smeary.
Spray fixative, it works.
Mhm.
Get your
Yeah.
jugular first.
So
So
what I like
you're
to
working
do
with like charcoal, like
Looking at
pencil.
like
Yeah.
pencils or yeah.
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 Yeah. The white charcoal pencils. Yeah. All that stuff. But what I found that I like doing is I like to exaggerate the features in the face.
sweet.
So like I'll overdraw, make the eyes and the mouth larger, but somehow it kind of works.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean, yeah, that
But that's my favorite part is the eyes and the mouth. Like
Yeah.
when I do art. So okay, let me put that down and then put it back before I like make a
Yeah.
sneeze on them
Yeah.
or something.
No problem.
take your time.
Yeah. But yeah,
No problem.
that's way that's what I love.
Talk away. That's why you're putting your stuff away, right? Otapiham.
Well, I mean that's
Okay, good.
this is all incredible stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
All right. Hi.
yeah.
So when you say you're gonna do the commission again,
Commissions?
uh-huh.
I don't know when I'm gonna be opened up. I have 2 things that I need to finish that are for art trades. When that gets up and when my work life and life kind of
Those charcoal things, how long it takes to do those?
about a day.
Day?
I did an 8x10. It took me a couple days because I did that for a commission piece a few years ago. If you go on my page, I did Gerard Way, which was an 8x10 charcoal. That one took longer because I was obsessing about getting it right because it was a Christmas gift for someone and that someone commissioned me. So I was like, I gotta make this good. But I like the way that came out.
Is there a specific maybe artist or you're obviously influenced by things you like, right? Like people you like,
Yeah.
art, like real life, I guess, celebrity types that you like. Is there an artist or I guess, and it doesn't have to be contemporary. It could be people like, artists who are deceased, but are there like specific people who you kind of look to kind of model inspiration or like draw?
Yes.
Yeah.
My favorite painter of all time right here is Van Gogh. That skeleton with the cigarette, which is a Van Gogh piece. Most people don't know
Nice.
what that is. Yeah. He's my favorite. I kind of just obsess over going to any type of art museum and just zoning out, looking at the art and all that kind of stuff. I adore um,
You don't know the comic?
Michael Turner, Randy Queen, Silvestri, and Jim Ballant are kind of the reasons in the 90s why I got into comics, and their love for the female figure I don't know, I just find it attractive and I just like to draw it. So I would draw nonstop all of their works, and that's what got me into drawing like babes and comic art in the first place. But yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then I got really
Love
into
all those
anime.
artists.
So I was drawing like crazy amounts of like Pokemon, Dragon Ball, and Sailor Moon in like the 90s. So yeah.
Any of those you can show?
Uh, no, I put all that away.
Okay.
I actually have a whole bunch. The only thing I have is that painting I did, but it's a study I did in high school of David Finch works. I just wanted to see if I could do it, and I could. So and it's like
Cool.
3 foot, 2x3. So it's
Oh, you like doing those big drawing work?
yeah, I used to do large scale art, like portraits like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Comics with kids, evening all.
Hi, everybody in chat. Sorry, I'm not really focusing on chat because I'm kind of like super dead and amped up on energy drinks. But
Well, give me a little pause. I want to give that little thing away right now. How's that?
my little thing. Okay. So, guys, if you
Original
want
work.
this lovely Mr. Freeze drawing that I did for Between the Lines last episode, enter in now.
What should be hashtag be?
Chill.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah,
That's
chill.
perfect.
Chill. And that is with 2 L's if you
I
don't know
wanna-
how to spell chill.
Thanks.
Yes, you
Wow.
guys.
How many
win
people we
this,
got in the chat?
and it is gonna come
We
in
got
this
like
lovely
12 people.
Cool.
Hashtag
Come
chill.
on, people enter. You know you want this lovely mess. Come on. Yes, Frazetta was huge for me also. I love
Yeah, I would
Frazetta.
imagine Frazetta. Yeah.
Yeah, Frazetta. But yeah, if you would love this and like to own it, hashtag chill, people, and you can win it. And come on, look at those sassy eyebrows. Look at his little smirk and his glowy bits. Come on. Oh, I should have given him some nose hair. Damn, that would have been good.
That's awesome. I really want
Yeah,
to enter this
so-
myself.
Go for it. Enter it.
You mean enter for you? What's up, you know?
I just feel like I always
It's
have,
okay.
you know, when we do these things, I kind of want to always get the stuff, but I just feel like there's like there should be a line between.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
If you ever want something in the future,
I'm gonna get something from you eventually.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I like these little doodly things because the
Okay,
nose
I'm
hair.
gonna draw now.
Yes, it froze and it fell off.
All right,
His
let's
nose hair chilled too much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That is a gel pen, like random bits of gel pen. So yes.
Hey,
All
Joe.
right,
Electronic. All
Congrats.
right.
All right. Let me write your name on the back of this backing board before I forget.
You know Joe, right? Electronic Comics. You guys
Yes.
have
I do.
you have IG with each other?
Maybe. I think so. Wait, where's my pen? Yes. All right. Pen.
Joe is an artist himself, by the way. So
Awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we follow each other. I follow pretty much everybody in here.
Oh, Joe's an artist himself.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. We'll get some art exchanges
Not
going
yet.
on here.
We'll start. All right. So.
Hello, Dagger. How are you, Dagger Cars?
What's up, guys?
Cool. All right. I wrote your name on the back of it. So
I'm in there.
Sweet.
it's yours now. And you're also getting this lovely backing board. with it as well. Yes, and there you go. There's your name.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Pop, I send you something because you gave that away.
Okay. But yeah, that's there you go. Oh, you're welcome.
So, like you try to find time to draw and put out work. How hard is it to really kind of set aside a good amount of, because these things take time, these things
Yeah.
take inspiration, and I know, like, I have a gajillion things I want to do and I never have time to do any of them. So how do you try
Uh
and set that aside for yourself?
so absolute pressure.
I think that's why you like that.
So
The Roscoe's.
Ross goes between the lines and they're
Yeah.
like, come on, you better draw something. You better draw something from home. I'm like, damn it, fine, I'll start. And then I'm like halfway into it and I'm like scribbling something out. But yeah. Otherwise, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be doing any art. Like I was doing the same thing on Spine Ticks. Like they would do their weekly thing also, and I would do that. But yeah.
You ever gonna go back to the what's the other medium? The
Which one?
other social media channel?
Oh, Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually I've been going back on there a little bit, and when I do my farthest feature show, I dual stream to Twitch.
Cool.
So I'm slowly going back into both because I have way more followers there than I
Oh,
do on my
yeah. Okay.
YouTube. So.
Yeah. It's this chat room is split it up. So I'll post your chats all on this screen so everybody can see each other.
Yeah,
Um,
we got dual channels. That's fine if
so
you're
I have a
on my
question
channel.
about that also. So if people enter on both channels, does it count?
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does?
Yeah.
Okay.
You come to this channel. So yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
you're
Well,
welcome, Chronic. Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking, like, you when you live stream and you guys kind of go all night, right?
I
When
told
you're
you. How
talking,
did I told
Yeah.
you, Joe?
chatting. Yeah, it'd be, just I really enjoy when you guys are sitting there drawing and
Oh, I see. I
figuring out
see.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
Two
So
Joes
my
here. Two Joes.
stream setup has changed a lot. So I finally fixed my camera, but when I would do my Twitch streams, I didn't have face cam. I only added this recently.
See you,
So I
Jackson.
have an overhead face cam that goes down so you could see me create work as I'm doing it. So eventually when I start doing my full-time art streams again, I'll have my face cam and my main camera so you
yeah,
can see my artwork, because that's what a
sweet.
lot of people want to zone out. They like hanging out, doing work, and then doing their own work and like watching somebody create. So I like sharing the creative process.
Yep, yep. Yeah, and that's just, like, again, people. That's a good way to just start people get a following, because
Yeah.
you're so talented and
Oh, thank you.
creative. It's like, okay, here's what I'm doing, and people will gravitate toward that. So I
Yeah.
yeah.
One of my favorite streams I did a couple years ago is I was just testing out supplies, and I spent 2 hours testing these watercolors out, just doing swatches of a different paper, and people loved it because it was phenomenal. Like the
Right. Yeah.
different shimmering effects and the way that they change colors based on texture of paper and color of paper. It's crazy. So like,
Cool.
yeah.
Do you when you do stream, you put camera? Do you point the camera
Yeah.
at your drawings?
So uh, the camera that I have here, it's gonna be a hot mess, gets attached to this, which is the
Hmm.
cam arm, and you can angle it down onto your desktop so that
Hmm.
you can see the art being
Yeah.
drawn.
I've been wanting to like I bought a whole bunch of coloring books, especially those
Yeah.
superhero comic book coloring books.
Hmm.
I've been wanting to color it online, but
Do it. So cam arm, just look them up. Generic cam arm on Amazon is like under $20. I think I paid 16 for that.
Hmm.
And I
Cool.
actually broke it at one point, and then I found at clearance at Best Buy the little hook thing that you unscrew it and put in there. It was 99 cents. So they're fairly cheap. And they're actually amazing for showing off comic books.
oh yeah,
because you can flip it
Yeah,
down just to show that
yeah,
comic
get
books.
that
And I did
angle.
that for my Jim Lee book when I was flipping through because it takes the whole length of your desk. But yeah, so they're amazing for that also. So if you just want hands free just to show off a book without like holding it all awkward, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
All right. So when do you think you'll be able to start taking commissions and maybe like start
Hopefully around
around
Mayish.
May? Oh, that's not so
Yeah,
far out. Yeah.
not so far out. No, I just had a lot of lot of work stuff happening and life stuff, and yeah.
What,
Cool.
what do you think about what's her name? Peachy Momoko for the watercolor.
Okay, I love her early work. I feel like her work now is way too rushed and she's bypassing details that made me love her work in the first place. But the
Mm.
last few pieces that I've seen from her, it feels like she's going back to that. So I think she just needs to slow down on what it is she's
Yeah,
doing because she
she probably
does
getting
have a
too
really
much.
lovely art style
Yeah.
when she puts her mind to it. But I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of them feel like they were forced and rushed over the
Oh yeah.
last few years, so it lost her pizzazz that she normally has. But I
Yeah.
think and I'm welcome the watercolor because I adore watercolor and it's nice to see different type of arts, especially like David Mack, and especially from his original style. He did more like solid inks in line work back in the day, and I like to see that his art evolves and stuff. So
Yeah,
that's
it
fun.
does.
Hey
Awesome.
Trav,
What's
hey
up?
Dagger.
What's up,
Yeah.
Trev?
Yeah, life sucks sometimes, but you gotta,
Yeah.
Yeah.
kick it sometimes and go gung ho. But yeah.
What are some of the things like I guess that are coming up for you, whether it's channel stuff or just stuff you're going to be out and doing? Any plans this summer?
Yeah. So May, I kind of got a big May happening. May 5th, I will be returning. I might maybe do one before then, but May 5th will be my third episode of Fartist Feature, which, if you don't know, is my artist interview series that I have. I'll have Jason Douglas on, who is actually local to me.
Wow.
And we'll be talking about his new Kickstarter, Jane American, which is very lovely.
You know,
And I
come
love
back
that
here.
everything in it is local. And the next day for Free Comic Book Day, I'll be meeting him at
Oh,
the comic
cool.
shop down the street. So
Awesome.
Nice.
yeah. So I have that.
Cool.
Yeah,
Looking forward to
and
that.
then I have a couple weird K-pop dance nights and concerts coming up in May. So there's that. Oh, also Motor City Comic Con is in May at the end of May. So yeah,
Ooh,
there's
okay.
that. My goal is to get a Bisley art piece. So
Ooh, is he going to be there?
he's gonna be there. Yeah.
Sweet.
That's my goal.
Yeah, he's going to be in Portland, Rose City Comic Con in September when I go too. So hopefully I can get something
Oh,
as well.
nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice. He was at
Yeah.
we were on Bleaks this morning and Boston Chris was at a con. I think it was in Boston and he was there. So I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I want to see this. I need some Bisley Lobos in my life. So
Yeah. Can tell you're a big fan there.
huge fan.
Yeah.
Lobo is my husband. I'm not. Yeah, that's that's a thing.
Yeah, Trev, yeah, chat's split right now, but don't worry about it. I put all you guys up here in the screen. So
Awesome. Yay.
All right. Well, yeah. Young. What about you? Anything? I
oh,
guess.
yeah, that's why we got K-pop here. You know, we got the eyes on us. Let's do a little promo for our next show.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Yeah. So as I mentioned before, we've got a big May coming up. It's Asia Pacific. It's Asia Pacific American Heritage Month, and last year we had David Nakayama, we had John Boy Myers, we had Greg LaRoque, we had a bunch of we had Rhino Degawa, we had a bunch of awesome community members also join us. All
Different professionals too.
all different professionals, all sort of part of this comic book industry, comic book community, all Asian American. and it was great. So, but this year, I feel like we have a better lineup this year in terms of artists. We've got Philip Tan, we've got Ariel Jovianos, we've got Lin Yoshi, we've got Ryan Odegawa again, Greg LaRocque again, we've got John Boy Myers again. So we've got a really great
And we're
lineup
still
of
talking to a few more.
artists
And we're still talking
artists
to a few
coming.
more.
And we're still
That's
talking. Yeah, we're
awesome.
still trying to get like people. So hopefully you'll see the full lineup as we get closer to May. Even we may even add people during the month because we're still kind of. And again, we have reached out to Jim Lee. We have reached out to Peach Momoko. And we've reached out to a lot of Asian artists. We're just kind of waiting to hear back from them. Our dream is to get Jim Lee on
Okay.
our channel.
I'll put some words out because I know some peeps that he knows.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything that, yeah, get the word out. If you know him
Also,
personally.
K-pop, if you know
I'll harass him in his Discord. It's fine.
Also, if you know some other Asian artists that
I do. Bernard's actually in Cape Town. for
Oh,
the next
that's
couple months. He's
right.
doing a couple. He's on tour right now, doing some stuff, so he's probably unavailable. But I myself am working on two of the other dudes. I'm actually wearing Jerry Ma shirt. So if you don't know, he's also a local Asian artist based
Cool.
in New York, and he's engaged to Bernard's cousin Ivy. But
Oh,
this is his shirt.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you hung out with Bernard recently, didn't you?
I've not hung out with Bernard, but I hang out with him on his Twitch. Like that's how I know
Okay.
them. Like that's how I know Shancha and Bernard, Fletch,
I mean,
all
we
those guys.
could get to
They're
Bernard
great
afterwards
people.
because we're going to get Dustin Wynn in June. So
Yeah.
if
I'll
Oh,
reach out to Jim
Bernard would be
Chung
great.
also. He's really usually good about that.
We love
Jim
Jim
Chung?
Chung.
And
We love
Bernard
Jim
makes him
Chung.
bird sit all the time, so he might be bird sitting right now.
Oh wow. Okay, that would be. That's
Yell at
just.
him.
We'll talk to you offline
Yeah.
about that. So. All right. Well, yeah.
Oh, well, thanks for joining us, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out and watching me spaz out for
Thanks
like an
for
hour.
the chat.
Amazing.
I'm sorry the chat is split up, but I try to put everybody in here, so you know, I hope I didn't left out anybody. Anyway, thanks for showing up, K-pop.
Yeah,
Love your
I
art.
almost fell asleep, so we made it.
Yeah.
We made it. So stay with us for a little bit. Let's say bye to the chat.
Yep.
I will.
Go follow K-pop if you're not already, and give her
she's
some
on
love.
Instagram too. Do I have an Instagram?
I don't know, but yeah, I'd rather promote my YouTube anyways because I'm trying to help it grow because I have a lot of awesome art people lined up coming up. So
yeah,
Cool.
go to K-pop's YouTube channel, please. I put the link on the description.
oh,
For
well, thank
both
you.
of our channels. So
All right.
Yeah.
Good night,
bye,
everyone.
guys.
Bye.